Wasn't that wonderful? Yes, you have. Okay. Put this over there.
Yes.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday.
Sunday, fun day. You know what it is, babe.
And it is your favorite, voluptuous, vivacious, sensuous, most powerful wine tasting show, wine pairing show of all time.
All time.
My name is Jasmine J, aka the Wine Goddess.
I am Kiki, the Countess of Cabernet.
And together we are
Wines and Chocolates.
And what that means basically is, you don't have to use your mouth if you don't want to. Okay. We understand that trying things, we're trying. Yeah. Okay. We're not by, we're trying. We like to try different wines and different, if it's foods, we got brownies today. We got a little cupcake. We got, sometimes we do nuts, cheeses, charcuterie. We do all of it, but we are the Wines and Chocolate Show, and we represent different wine brands that you actually can purchase. Yes. And order for yourself. Join the wine club, all those things if you want to support the show and just get your little drink on, because really, in order to appreciate wine, you do have to pair it with something. I'm just saying, some people do love just get to it. Yeah.
Just twist it. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. But there's a time and a place.
Yes, and there's a way and a type, you know what I'm saying? So we just here to teach you how to use your mouths. We say this to you every single week, and this is the gateway drug to, better living, finer tasting, better palate, more expansion. Open your mind up, because that is literally what this is all about.
Yeah, sometimes it's okay to just go ahead and up your game. Just every now and then. Treat yourself.
Don't cheat yourself.
Okay. So with that being said, I think let's go ahead and talk about our treats first.
Yes. Okay. Yes. You want to bring it up on the screen?
Yes, that's way better.
Good old Google, man. When in doubt, I do this when I'm even here in town, but I do it out of town, anything. All I do is mention a keyword and put it in Google Maps, and then boom, look at us. So I just said, because things be going on, time constraints, things that we do to, within our lives on top of the show, sometimes I can't order chocolates all the time offline. Sometimes, we want to, go on the pavement, you know what I'm saying? We want to go to the people. So I said, we only got Sunday. Yeah. Most bakeries aren't open on Sundays. So I just said, okay, bakeries open on Sunday. Yep. And then Miss Katie Soirée popped up, and Jazz is going to show you the I want you to show them your Instagram, your reel, so they can actually see the store and stuff.
I see.
So they can see. Yes.
Let's go.
Because it's so cute, guys. And then also the area that it's in, it's like a long boulevard, just like of all these shops and bars and all of the kind of stuff. It's just really, really, really cruise.
All right, that was it.
That's where we did, guys. That is where we got our wine. That is where we got our delicious treats. So yeah, you can actually pre-order things, of course, that you saw per the website. You can do orders, cakes, all sorts of things. We were actually walking in mid-tea party. It was so cute.
They had the little sandwiches.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love that.
So we decided to just walk up to the counter, and we landed on this lovely Cookies and Cream Cupcake. There, take it over there.
Yes. Look at how delicious.
Yes. I can't wait. That cookie with this wine, I'm sure it's going to be absolutely crazy. And then we got a salted caramel brownie with a pretzel piece and melted marshmallow. Okay, look at that. Oh my goodness.
My God.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait.
Decadent.
Oh, lush,
Oh.
thick, fudgy.
Yes.
And
Sweet.
so,
Oh God.
so this wine, guys, that I'm gonna show you,
Why are
right?
you doing it to like that? you doing
Because
it
well,
like
the
that?
label keeps kind of
It's
trying
like
to
a
come
big
off.
bag. Oh, okay. Look like a BBC.
It did. I mean,
Look like a BBC.
It does say
Just saying.
double black. Okay.
Blackness.
Double black.
Holy.
So as you guys saw in the video, there was a different one that we were holding up that we were going to go with, but I just said, let me just keep looking around, and I wasn't trying to get a Cabernet Sauvignon. I wasn't trying. But I just walked over there, and actually, I didn't know what it was. I just seen the rack, and I seen this. Now, keep in mind,
and the rack looked like it had just gotten off a ship back in 1875.
Like the Titanic. It's the one.
Just like
because we
what
cleaned
is
it off
back
now,
here,
but
right?
it was dusty.
Yeah.
Okay? It was dusty. It was chillaxing in the backseat.
They
Okay,
forgot they put it on sale.
Yeah. Okay. So it had a thing. Oh, first of all, 91 points. 91 points. For those who have been watching the show, we talk about the point system. 90 is basically an A.
It's different experience. It's not just we getting drunk.
No, we're here for taste.
Smell.
We're here for minerality. We're here for region.
Location.
We're here for complexity.
Come on now.
We're for body.
Mouthfeel.
Okay, we're here for all of that. So 91.
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean,
shout out to my 1991 baby.
Okay, and this is by a company called Gnarly Head. I am familiar with Gnarly Head. I've never had them. I've always seen them, but I can tell this is one of their reserves because it's this label.
Edition.
Let's get to this label first of all.
Limited edition.
Jesse James or something. Look at this label.
It looks like ink inside. It doesn't even look like it could be red.
Right.
It looks like
it looks black.
It's just a black hole.
So this is the 1924 limited edition bourbon barrel aged. You know how I like my brown. Okay, and it says 1924, the heart of the Prohibition era and wine's darkest hour. Double black Cabernet Sauvignon. This is a 2022. This is a 3-year-old. We like a 3-year-old. Only a wine. So it says 1924, the heart of Prohibition and the year our winery first planted vineyards in California. During an era of gangsters and speakeasies, Americans would not be denied their favorite beverages. Daring drinkers sipped wine on the sly and found a loophole allowing doctors to prescribe bourbon. In honor of that bold time, 2 once forbidden favorites come together to inspire our 1924 bourbon barrel-aged Cabernet Sauvignon. Crafted with full-bodied Cabernet Sauvignon, aged in bourbon barrels, this liberal wine, that's right, liberals, this liberal wine is layered with suggestions of blackberry, fig, and warm spice with notes reminiscent of bourbon, caramel, brown sugar, and toasted oak.
I know that's right. Y'all best I know that's right. Y'all best rebrand the 20s because Jim Crow. Excuse me. What?
Now y'all know that.
Now
that's area, but I'm gonna let you cook.
I'm just saying because I just thought it was real cute. This is their boldest era, and they're not gonna let Americans. They're not gonna withhold luxury from Americans. I'm like, and so I looked on the website. It's so cute. They got the black women on there.
Okay.
Well,
now it's a new day.
Yeah.
100 years later, it's a new
finally.
Day. So yeah, this is 101 years old, guys. If that's what we're talking about.
Well, at least the
aging,
the winery.
Yes,
at least them.
These guys.
The actual grapes are from 2022.
Yes.
So she's a 3-year-old, like you said, but definitely that region and the production of their wines has been going on for over 100 years. And so again, shout out to the 1920s. This, although it was an era of, again, Jim Crow and just harshness to Black people and separation of Black people and crazy laws, that was still during the time of the Harlem Renaissance.
That's right.
Okay. So even in the midst,
okay,
they left the unfamiliar to go to a better place. Okay. That's what I love about it. So I love that they, you know, they understood. They know the history. And it's so funny how just the wantingness to separate Black people from this, but this Black ass motherfucker.
It's like all double black.
I want to drink you. Like, bruh.
Well, you know, they actually used to eat this.
I know, but we don't have to.
We don't have to talk about it. I did want to make another point. Guess how much this cost, friends? Guess how much this cost, friends?
Talk about it.
$13.99.
Come on now.
I don't think you heard me. I said $13.99. I said a $13.99. I said it's a okay, look. And then we get to the counter. He says $15.99. I said, oh, absolutely not.
No.
I said, I thought the tag said $13.99. So he gets from behind the counter, he come walk up there to verify. I ain't got to lie, Craig.
Okay,
it's
$2, sir.
Okay.
Sir, you could have easily. You might have make it
$2 means more to me than it do to you.
People are just
absolutely. It's $2. But yeah, give me my $2. So yeah.
Let's open it.
The honors. I've never done it.
You want to do it?
You go down, right?
Yep. Let's put it on now. Put it in the hole. Beautiful. All right. Yeah. You gotta undo the bra strap. Undo the bra strap. Okay. Ooh. Smell it.
It looks like a stamp. It looks like a stamper. Look how dark.
It does look like a stamp.
Y'all look at that.
Right in the camera, it looks like black. It don't look like it's black.
It looks like the bottom of a mushroom.
Wow.
Shout out to the bottle.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. I just felt like that was very appropriate. That was sexy.
Shall we check? Are we doing?
Yeah, no, we gotta admire this color first.
Take a second.
We gotta
admire this color black. There is a hint of redness though. Oh, smells like perfume. Just like warm, like you just in grandma's bosom. Just laying your head in the warm bosom.
Oh my God.
Like you about to go to bed. You about to just be rocked.
Yes.
Be rocked to sleep.
I'm getting cologne. I'm getting what's it, the pipe? Yeah. Yeah.
What's it called? Like?
Tobacco pipe.
Yeah, where they got stuff that, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's do it.
All right. Okay. One more time. Okay.
It's like a tuning fork. Yes. Everything about this is great. I'm ready.
Okay. Let's do it. Okay.
That is so easy to do.
I thought we was about to have a fucking bitch. I didn't know what was going to happen when I first tasted it, but it was so smooth.
That's so easy.
I thought that was really going to be a hard one to swallow.
Oh my! But it's like a brush fire.
It's so.
I feel it.
Smooth. It's very cognac-y.
Oh.
My mouth definitely squishes up. Like I feel it kind of tense up, but it's not crazy. Like it's so easy.
Sponge-like.
Yeah.
I feel like when you wring it out,
the tannic is not as bad. Like it's literally barely
This
tannic.
is so
it's barely
smooth, man.
It's literally just right at the top of your mouth.
This is so smooth.
I love that. 15%, by the way.
It feels like it. It don't
Does
taste like it.
I was about to say it tastes like 13 to me.
That's what I said. It tastes like
Yeah.
it, but it feels like it. Like
I like
I don't think this is all warm right now.
Yeah. My whole
Oh my goodness.
my whole décolletage.
My bosom.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It feels like I'm just like laying on grandma at church and just like she's just like go to bed. Go take a nap. Take a nap. Well, shall we talk about our first?
Yeah, what do you want to talk about first?
So did you want to talk about the Julia Fox thing, or did
Yeah, because that's old.
Okay,
we could just
so this is so old, you guys.
Yeah.
But we
This is
were
Halloween
taking a
old,
break,
yeah.
yes. And Julia Fox decided to dress up as Mrs. Kennedy. Not just Mrs. Kennedy though; she dressed up as Mrs. Kennedy when her husband was assassinated. And her reasoning for that was because she wanted to highlight her strength, I think is what she said. She brought up how Mrs. Kennedy said something to the likes of like she wanted the world to see her, like she didn't want to hide this terrible situation from the world. She wanted everyone to know that her husband had been assassinated and what happened and whatnot. And so Julia's reasoning for dressing up as her was that I think she just wanted to highlight that moment and that strong women and what they do and things. And so her, along with, I think it was Winnie Harlow, she like dressed up as Whitney Houston during a very strange time in her life. And so my question was, how do we feel about dressing up as, because my thing is this, or dressing up as people as Halloween, because my thing is this, I guess. And I would just want to say this really quick and I'm gonna let you go because I really just wanted to get your thoughts. I mean, my only thing is, I feel like Halloween, people use it as a time to just be the most offensive as humanly possible. Yeah. As humanly possible. All the way from the top down, child. However we can be offensive to gay people, to black people, to white people, to
disabled people.
Disabled folk, pregnant folk. Yeah. Animal. Like it's really like anything that people can do on Halloween. It's like they use that time to just create a scene. And so I kind of be like, I understand why people do these things and thinking that it's for the spirit of Halloween, but it's just so cringy. That's all.
Understood. Okay, so to address that, yeah, because like for the longest, so many different ethnic groups have been saying, you know, my culture is not a costume. So like you are correct. But I think another part to that is because since it is Halloween, it is a quote unquote devilish and debaucherous holiday. This is the one day that you quote unquote can and are supposed to push the line, but you know, still just socially. Yeah. There's a line to toe. Now to go to Miss Fox, and even to Winnie Harlow. Now I saw the positive reviews for the first Whitney tribute because there wasn't the only one she did.
Oh, okay.
I believe there were at least 3. 2 I know for sure. The first ones the first ones were fine. Right, because she was doing I Want to Dance with Somebody. She had the wig and shit. You know, people were like, oh, you know, whatever. It was when she imitated her at the BET.
That's why I'm like, why did you even do
that? Because, like, you know, when you're talking to your friends or when you're talking to your team and shit sounds like a good idea because we know that it's funny, but if it's not executed properly, and also if you're not the right kind of person, because let's be clear, Winnie is a model. We don't know her strictly for, and we don't know her for antics. We know her for being beautiful. We know her for being like, you know, a model with vitiligo. We know her for being, you know, a fierce woman and like, you know, funny in interviews. Like, you know, like she's quippy, or she's witty in interviews, whatever. But we don't know her as to give us content, right? You know what I'm saying? So when she's giving it to us, I feel like that was somebody else who, like, that was, I'm just gonna say, like, like a comedic actress that we know of. That we like, it probably would have gotten a different response, but she only really got backlash for that one because we all know Whitney was wild and live, especially when she got up from under Clive Davis and was like, I'm with Houston, he Bobby Brown, we outside, you know what I'm saying? So when she adopted that, we loved it as a culture, but we also knew she was not well. And so it just kind of was, you know, if I want to be too woke for a moment, let's turn the mirror back on ourselves. Weren't we laughing when it happened? Weren't we in on the joke when Whitney was, you better lay low? We all love it, you know what I'm saying? But it's quite another thing to perform it. So that's really where we really got to some hot water with that. Now the Julia, never make a fool of you. Let's be clear, she married Kanye West. She married Kanye West. She was the first white woman that he had out there butt ass naked before the second white woman.
Julia?
Yeah. I don't know if they were married, but they dated for like that.
Okay.
They dated for a nice little piece of time.
Okay.
So she was the first white woman that was out there butt ass naked.
So this is why we're talking. I don't know why I thought about her as another man.
She's a shock value person. She just was lauded and criticized for stepping all over Marlon Wayans during his interview about masculinity and shit like that. So she's just a polarizing person. She is a person that does not mind taking the shots. She's controversial. She don't mind it. So to me, it makes sense that she would do some shit like that because that's on brand for her. That's on brand for her. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This is also not the first time that Jackie Kennedy has been restyled during that time. It was also done in a Marilyn Manson video about over a decade ago, probably 20 years ago at this point. And at the time he was dating he was dating a woman named Rose McGowan, and Rose McGowan and him recreated that scene in a music video where he got shot and she had blood over So this ain't the first time that moment has been desecrated. It's just the first time in recent memory, because that's too far back for some of y'all. But this ain't nothing new, because even Marilyn Manson had Rose McGowan out there ass out. There's a famous video of them at the MTV Music Awards, and the dress she had on, baby, was just beads. Just ass and titties. I mean, Rose McGowan, she's one of the first true natural thick body white women. So we gotta, we celebrate. However, it wasn't shocking. I mean, it wasn't shocking, but it was just like, yikes. Yeah, but I mean, you would do that. Her trying to fashion it into, some woman empowerment moment is just very white liberal female on brand. So that's just what they do. They want to do outrageous shit and have a righteous reason for doing it, but they're really just assholes at the end of the day. All right, what you want to get into first?
I'm like, dying.
Let's do it. Yeah. And then because we're gonna take a bit of that
and put it. Take it out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna put it over here. Actually, we'll put it.
Yes. I was gonna say cut that in a second. I like how easily that cut.
It cuts so easily.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just do that. Oh, it cut easily. What?
Okay. Come on. Nope.
Oh, you want me to keep it?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I'm about to say I got mine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, because we can use that plate.
Right.
When that time comes.
All right.
Ooh, okay. I'm excited.
Me too. Ready?
Yes. First of all, I'm trying to smell it. Woo! That's that real cocoa.
What is inside of here? What is that?
Caramel, remember?
Oh, is that caramel?
The salted caramel.
Okay, the caramel's inside. See that little brown piece? Well, you see the brownie, but then there's another brown piece. Look at that. delicious.
Mm,
Come on, Kate. Come on, Kate.
that is so cakey.
Kate Smith, bring your ass in here. Put your foot in that.
Bring your ass to the front, Kate.
Put your foot in that, Kate. Woo!
Hit it with the wine.
It is the best fucking wine I ever had in my life.
Hey, ladies, if it's time,
Ooh,
that time.
That time is this time.
If that. So you heard it here first. This is all the chocohol you need.
It's crunchy. It's soft. It melts. It's not too sweet. Thank you. If I was not lactose intolerant and I had milk, Jesus. But this wine will do. Oh. Wow. Wow.
I'm getting Tootsie Roll when I do that.
So
Mm.
I just get the most luscious grape juice I've ever had in my life. Like, it's just because the sweetness from the brownie is able to cancel out the tartness of the tannins. And then it's just smooth chocolate going down the thing with alcohol. I haven't even done it with the pretzel yet. And the pretzel ain't done it.
I mean, this is.
I love it with the pretzel.
I do too. That crunch.
It's the crunch, and then like the pretzel's kind of bready.
Dare I say, I probably would like my pretzel just a little bit more done, like extra crunchy.
Yeah,
extra salty.
I think maybe the marshmallow kind of made it a little soggy, a little bit, like on the outside, but it was still crunchy.
But even though that's, I'm not getting a lot of marshmallow.
Well,
maybe it might have been cream.
It kind of melted, I feel. Like if the marshmallow stayed how it was, it probably would taste it more. Because I feel like I got more marshmallow because it's in this. It's melted. If you want to take a little corner.
Get some marshmallow.
Yeah, get a little corner and scoop that around. Yeah. Right, you leaving bits behind. Made it a little sweeter, just a smidget. Yeah. Another amazing. Let
me tell you something. This
Every
is the
time.
only brownie fucking left. It was meant for us.
It was. It really was. Though the bitches got the brownies. They said, "Oh
no, y'all late the cake. We not late the cake. Y'all late the cake. We got our shit at 11 o'clock this morning.
Sure did.
You late the cake, bitch. Like, okay. So yeah, she's open on Sundays from noon. Was it noon to 4? 10 to 4?
Yeah.
10 to 4. So yeah. Love it. So, I will be back. Especially because that wine store right next to y'all.
Oh yeah.
And
right next door.
And it's down the street from what? Vintage 78.
And we love them.
Our other place, girl. We love
them.
Let me tell you something. We tell you all the time, man. Just go outside. Go outside. Go into your neighborhood. There's so many different wines, wineries, little fun place. Oh, just came across this place in Kansas City called Arrow. So remember I told you about the place? Like it's like a bowling alley, except for bowling, it's darts. So you have a lane where you can play darts, and they have an area where you go downstairs. It's called the Sunken Court, the Sunken Cellar. Go downstairs to the Sunken Cellar, and then there's also an upstairs, and the rooftop is open, so you can like look down. It's fire. We're gonna go. You will see that on one of our wine dates coming up pretty soon. So yeah, y'all stay tuned. I'm excited to go try that out. So
speaking of wine dates, we will be having wine crawls coming this summer.
Yes.
So for anybody who wants to get out, like she said, go outside, explore some of these locations, check out our Instagram. Make sure you're following us so that you can be up to date on that.
Exactly, because we keep trying to say we want to see you. We want to see you outside. Yes. We want to drink with you. We want to, do other things with you, legal things with you. You know what I'm saying? But but we'll have a good time. We want to start our community here and abroad.
Yep. That's
okay.
That's it.
What's next on the docket, friends?
So I don't remember if we talked about this last week or not with Rory and Mal. Did you have any little tidbits just in case you didn't get out what you had seen, or at least address?
Did we talk about it on the show though?
That's what I'm saying. I feel like we did, but I don't remember. So if you wanted to just bring up certain things that you feel like were important that maybe you didn't, I think it's still okay.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like if we talked about it, I should have hit all my points.
Okay.
Basically, he can't be trusted. He can't really, in my opinion, he cannot come back from this.
Because you said that he said that this was his girlfriend doing that. Now,
you're when you're blaming,
that was crazy.
You're talking about the very demographic that you're blaming. Is talking about
that was crazy.
It's all about accountability,
it is.
And it's all about how you handle the way that you handled that shit. You meant everything that you tweeted. You don't feel bad about what happened. You just wanted to be over because you want us to shut the fuck up about it. You don't care. So him and other folks that come into the space keep playing on, because let's be clear, black men gatekeep hip-hop. It is what it is. White men write the checks, black men set the standards. Is what it is. Black men keep letting white men befriend them as, I'm not one of those white guys, only to end up being one of those white guys, but it's too late. You already let him into space. And then that black guy has to go out and defend this white man because he's being shot for picking said white man and allowing, you know what I'm saying? It's just the snake eating its tail type shit. And that kind of leads me to the other thing we wanted to talk about because of the performativeness. For those who are not aware, there was a quarter zip sweater
trend
movement. No, girl, they were calling it a movement.
Oh, movement. Okay.
And again, this is what I was talking about when it comes to nuance and context. We gotta be real about what we're talking about.
I like it.
So started off simple enough. 2 young black men. They look every bit of 22 years old, maybe 19 to 22, if that, right?
The YN age.
Yes. And keep that in mind because that term is also going to be important coming up.
Yeah.
So he's talking about, hey, we don't do Nike Techs no more. We don't do this, that. We wear quarter zips
and drink matcha.
And we drinking matchas. You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing. Da da da. And so started off as a trend, other young black boys started, throwing away their previous persona and not wearing these clothes. And now I'm going to start wearing this. And now I'm gonna step it up. And then jokingly, I know it was jokingly, but still, there was a clip of one of the young guys talking about, I'm going to the library now. I ain't doing nothing but reading books and going to school all the time and getting straight A's and just laughing about it, making a joke. So
niggas ain't never
just be serious.
Keep it right where it's supposed to be. We always gotta take it to the moon.
You know what I'm saying? So then here comes the woke police. So there started to be a discourse about performative Blackness and performative movements and stuff like that, right? So now keep in mind, I really don't have a
right.
I don't have a fight.
Yeah, man.
Because
you don't wear quarters.
You know what I'm saying? But I get on my black shit. Normally I feel like this would be a soapbox I would stand on.
Yeah.
My only issue is in the discourse that I saw around it by black men, because these are the only people I saw talking about, to be fair.
Yeah.
By black men, it's just like they were trying. It's like they were trying to deny the context to prove a point. So in one breath, in the commentary, I would hear it's just innocent. It's a young guys having fun. They're just doing something that they're taking the piss out of something that normally would be serious, yada yada yada. But then at the same time, recognize how clothing affects perception. and how that perception can affect you mentally and socially because of what these clothes represent. Because they were like, I mean, they just dressing up. No, they chose a specific style of dress. Because they were like, oh, this ain't no different than when Jay-Z and P. Diddy was talking about, classes up, wear your button ups. And I said, in my mind, I'm like, okay, but they weren't saying dress like this. They were just saying diversify your style. Wear some button ups, get you a suit, clean yourself up, because you could still have your swag attached to it. They're not saying change you. They just said, hey, step up your wardrobe because you're getting older. You can't be wearing jerseys and big tees like, which is sound fucking advice. Nobody's saying it's not. But that's not the same conversation that Jay-Z and Diddy was having. These guys are literally saying, dress up like these type of yuppie white men, and this is respectable, because that's where it went. It was respectability politics of it all. So I'm going to end it like this. I feel like it started off with a nuance versus context conversation. Then once it got there, then it went to an educated niggas versus hood niggas conversation. And then that, to me, that's where everything went left, because now we over here. I will say I do agree with the fact that it is okay for kids to, especially black kids, especially black boys, to express themselves. It's like, but the thing is, nobody is trying to stop your young, good fun time. We just trying to let you know, hey, you might think this is a joke, but yeah, this is not how it's reading, because we all know, especially in the internet day and age, as soon as we make up something, it's out of context within 30 seconds. Literally, it just happened, right? And it's not even by black people, mainly be by outside people. And he even showed comments of white people commenting like, good, time for those thugs to change their lives. I'm so sick of these YNs now. Maybe I don't have to fear for my life when I walk down the street. And that is what we try to tell the young black boys. Like, yeah, this is a joke, but this is actually in the wrong hands. This is, you know what I'm saying? So it just was a ball of shit. It just was a ball of shit.
Innocent trend that turned into a whole fucking. But rightfully so. I mean, I think you made some really great points. That at the end of the day, we can't ignore that there is a social acceptance piece amongst this trend, and I think that's the point that people that just kind of get lost in. It's like, at the end of the day, we're all wearing a mask. We're all putting on a costume. We're all, thank you, Grant, participating in some sort of game or play or whatever the case may be. And your player, has to represent what your beliefs are and your, just how you want to be out here in the world. And so I think, like you said, at the end of the day, there is a valid point in making sure that we're aware of the societal standards of acceptability in terms of whiteness or whatever, because I think the biggest issue is just worrying that our young brothers who are in quarter zips or whatever, penny loafers and things like that, are going off into the abyss and not trying to return to the blackness, which, and to be fair, Nike text does not mean that you're black. Okay? It does not. It like that. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes we just get too far down into the weeds where it's like, no, we need to just stay right here where it's about you feeling comfortable as who you are, no matter what you wear, and that's what we need to focus on.
And I honestly think if that was the message, that's fine, because there's so many fashion accounts.
Yeah.
There's so many fashion blogs, black male fashion blogs, so many dudes showing you different ways to dress. So that was another part that was saying that was so disingenuous about the argument of not understanding or trying to act like you don't understand the fact that they chose this specific aesthetic to wear. Because they were saying tech bro. They were saying, the black men were saying the way that these young boys was dressed was like tech bros and like finance bros. So you even equated them to white spaces while trying to defend that. That to me was the part that was irritating during the commentary. It's like, I get that you're a black man and you want to protect young black boys from being, but this is also a part of you being a black man to be like, hey, I get you guys are having fun. However, they do
just
have
make
a
sure you
point.
don't forget where
Exactly.
you come from.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't try to act like this is a whole new personality now.
Yes,
this is a whole new.
And I love that's how Soirée, like that was his final comment on it. Is I just want them to because his thing about it was one of the boys said be better. He said be better than what? Like because there was that underlying tone of we're being better, we're upping ourselves. Like if this was academia paired with fashion, cool. But it's just about fashion because one of the detractors, it was a lady, she said this reminds me of that trend. That reminds me of that trend that happened a few years ago where men were just wearing suits and they were just standing around. And okay, so you're wearing suits. Like, what is the point? Yeah. And I was like, yeah, this is kind of the same thing. Okay, you turn into quarter zips. What's the point? I mean, if we're just here to mock white people, y'all could have went harder on mocking the white people to actually make it a joke. But it doesn't seem like you're mocking white people. It seems like you're aspiring to be white people. And like I said, when that boy made that joke about going to school and all that, because that's still an underlying thing in the Black community, that education means you're trying to be white. So you're even playing on a whole nother stereotype unknowingly. And this is why we have to tell the youngins, hey, you think you're making fun of yourself, but you're actually putting yourself up on display to be made fun of in a way that you was not intended. Yeah. And I think that, to me, that is the point. It's like, ain't nobody trying to stop your young fun time, but
you know, the
unfortunate
thing about getting older is recognizing that you're gonna shit on everybody's time. At the end of the day, on everybody's young time, there's gonna come a time where it's getting shitted on because sometimes it just goes too far. Young folk don't know how to.
Yes,
that's why the older folk got to come and be like, no, we gonna keep this in line and keep it in a boundary, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with and that's where the issue happens, is when we're just like, no, we want to just be reckless. It's like the road to hell is paved with good intentions. We can have all the good intentions for this just to be an innocent trend and all those things. But if we're not diligent and think thoroughly through some of our actions, it really can have some serious repercussions. Mm-hmm. And that's, I think, the main point. Yes. It's just we want to make sure that there's no and y'all need to just get over it with this. You just want to take it to the moon, like I said. And it's like, no, we have to have some reins on.
Because unfortunately, the thing in the Black community is it ain't that deep.
Yeah, it ain't that deep. Always you said that. You said that last week that I said that. And bro. It's true because, a lot, and to a degree, there still has to be balance, right? Like, we cannot make absolutely everything a thing. We can't, but we have to be diligent again and think thoroughly as much as we can through the issues. So with that, we had well, let's go through our Oreo. Let's do our cookies and cream. Should we show them one more time?
Yeah, show them.
Okay, one more time. We got an actual Oreo on the top of this. And I'll be honest, I'm not really an Oreo bitch.
Really?
I'm not. I think that I was just traumatized growing up. My brother and sister, they loved Oreos, and we ate Oreos. They ate Oreos like nobody's business. It was Oreo this, Oreo that. Then they started doing the double stuffed Oreos and the fucking.
Okay, now that is actually, I'm not a fan of the double stuff. I know that's kind of controversial, but
it's just a lot. Yeah. It's just a lot. And so I was always like, I ate the stuffing. I would eat the fuck out that cream, but then I just ate too much of it, and it just, So
now peanut butter Oreo all day long.
That's too much. But I'm excited because I do love cookies and cream, and ultimately, it's kind of like, how people like ketchup, but they don't like tomatoes. You got to love Oreos if you like cookies and cream.
I love peanut butter, but I don't like peanuts.
Look how thick this is. This is it's like ice cream.
Like ice cream cake.
Yeah. Oh, oops. It's on my nose. All right, ready?
I got like some tobacco.
This is really like the ice cream, cookies and cream. Oh my God, Kate. Oh my God. Yeah.
Dog, I ain't getting nothing but tobacco. I think I still have some wine on my
yeah,
throat.
one second. I don't know.
Oh my God.
And it's like a dark chocolatey little bit. Oh yeah. Same. Because I made the fucking tannins come the fuck out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like smoking a nice little cigar.
I love this shit. This is so interesting. My mouth is like,
it's going through a portal.
My mouth is going through some shit. Yeah. Oh my God.
Definitely makes that more bold.
It's like a chocolate chimney.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like it's stowed. It's got a lot of coal, smoke, wood burning fire. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. Oak barrel. For sure. That oak barrel coming outside. Yeah. There was another thing that you had brought up about
Joel Santana.
Yes, for the reading.
And again, you see how this just links into
Yeah.
You see how that links
it goes
into that?
right into it.
Because so we on one end of the spectrum, we have young Black boys mocking white culture and academia and education and quarter zips and da-da-da.
Yeah.
And then on the other extreme end of the podium, you didn't get to watch it.
Oh, damn, I should have.
Pull that shit up.
Okay. Let's try Google.
Pull it up. Because I don't want to paraphrase anything that this nigger said.
Not nigger.
Girl, because that's what it was given.
Man.
It was given like every after school special or movie about the white savior going to the hood trying to tell their parents your child is smart. I mean, they don't need that. It was really given that.
But you know, they say you don't have to be smart to be rich.
You don't, but just because you're rich doesn't mean that you're smart.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
That is, but
that's what I'm saying.
But saying it that way is why we get motherfuckers like this who say the shit he about to say.
All right, let's. Okay, wait a minute, goddamn. Is this it? Yes. Okay.
How to. But they don't really need to know how to read.
Wait, stop.
I ain't gonna say that. I say that. I say that respectfully. I'm not saying that in a way to be literate because you're not supposed to be illiterate, but you can.
What's more important, reading or math?
Math.
Told you.
Math. I think you could listen to a book on YouTube. You can still obtain the information. You don't have to know how to read.
Jesus Christ. Please, ladies and gentlemen, boys.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Now she used my
because that was literally what I said when I heard that. I was like,
oh. Okay, so if that's all the clip though, that's annoying because I want to know the rest of his point. I don't like when people just sensationalize little 10-second shits like that because it's very easy to pick apart what he's saying.
I can say because the clip actually got worse. So as he was defending his point about that, he's like, well, Jules, what about contracts? Because his point, it didn't start at the beginning. His point originally was that, kids, Black kids, I guess, especially whatever, but our kids, as they start to, enter ninth grade and stuff, they need to be more focused on financial literacy and building businesses and stuff like that. And so then the guy said, yeah, like reading and math. He said, and then that's when he went into they don't really know how to read shit. So you can't advocate at the beginning of the conversation about financial literacy and starting businesses and running businesses. And then in the same breath say that you don't need to know how to read in order to do so, which, yes, it has been done, but we need to understand that those are exceptions. Those are not the rule. Your average fucking in debt into their fucking eyeball American who went the fuck to school for business, guarantee you, didn't have a fucking computer just reading everything for them. I guarantee you they didn't just have, I mean, they're doing it now with AI or whatever, but there's ways to catch that shit now. You think people ain't been cheating on tests? You think people there's ways around it, but at the end of the day, you still have to be semi fucking literate in order to do any of it. Yeah, you can start a business from scratch. I mean, yeah, we go to LegalZoom, get your LLC, whatever, but you don't have the tools. Literacy is a big tool because if you're not high on literacy, you're gonna pay people to do everything for you. And you know what happens when that happens?
I mean, R. Kelly,
you end up going broke.
Is in the pen.
Okay.
I mean, he said.
Yeah. You end up going broke. People steal from you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just. So let me just wrap this up. So he goes on to say after the big, like, you know, that's not as important. So then they get to the conversation, which one is more important, reading or math? That's not even a real fucking question. You need both. I don't know. Have you ever heard of a fucking word problem? Okay. Reading a manifest is a word problem. Reading logistics is a word problem. Reading inventory is a word problem. Ticket sales, word problem. The fucking travel, word problem. Anything that you spend money on is a fucking word problem. Okay?
I'm trying to think of things that don't have words. Like actual things. Like there's a word on the cup and there's a word on the
So this is a man that wants, and you know what else bothers me?
How do you use Instagram? How? If you're not reading. What?
So you know what else bothers me about this shit? I'm sorry, let me wrap this to that point. So as I said, he goes on to for the question, which one is more important? So he says he's a common sense nigga. I feel that it's more important to know how to read the room and you know, count your money quick. You have to understand Jewels was signed at the ripe age of like 15, 16 years old.
Yeah.
And he is from the street. Yeah. Jewels never stood a chance.
Nobody
and I don't like to say that, you know, and that's the other thing too. He's around other grown up, well, not dummies, because that's how Cam took y'all shit. That's how y'all ass ended up being sent over there to Def Jam because you didn't fucking read the contracts. You can't listen to a motherfucker that can't even differentiate between literate and literally. This is a motherfucker that is telling you that maybe ain't that important. So that brings me to this point. That bothers me because are you fucking telling your kids that? You mean tell me you and Kim Bella in that house playing the babies be fucking dumb? That's what you're doing? You and Kim Bella's in that house not reading to them babies? You and Kim Bella's in that house just hoping they get passed through? Is that what you and Kim Bella into? Because I'm bringing her into it too because you're making her look bad. You're making her look bad as a fucking mother because you the nigga that she chose to live with to have children with. And so we have to put the onus on her that, well, if you don't give a fuck about their education, do you? Because it makes no sense for you to say other people's kids should do that. But if you stay on top of your kids' education, why is that? Oh, because it'll help them with their lives? It'll empower them to make better fucking decisions? Oh, is that why? So
I'm trying to think of the alternative. So if we know.
Oh, that was what he said. AI. He said somebody will have AI read it to you. His answer was somebody else. So he said, Jules, what happens if you go to a restaurant? Well, fuck, I need to read the menu at a restaurant. Like, nigga, if I want steak, I go to a steakhouse, nigga. That's literally what he said. So it's like at every turn they was trying, and like that dude was sitting next to him like, facts. You really only need math. It's
that man just getting paid, child. I agree. Well, first I want to say that cookie was amazing. That was not a normal Oreo cookie. That ain't the Oreo cookie that's at the fucking Dollar Tree. Okay, that's some good ass shit, Kate. What the hell? I'm trying to think like what when you read better, like if you're reading better than you're doing math, like I wonder if that's like, you know, like what made him pick Math. I mean, I know it's probably money, obviously. Like money
Like I said,
is
because it's
what
from the
is the
street.
driver of the wanting to pick the math thing first. But
for him specifically, I think it's because he sold drugs for so long. He was so young.
But if you know how to read,
but you don't know, but you don't have to know how to read to do that.
But that's what I'm saying. If you know how to read, but you don't know math, I'm not very good at math, but I can read very well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's not like I feel like reading is more important just for the simple fact that with math you can't tell a story. You can't document history. You know what I'm saying? Math is simply compounding numbers or manipulating numbers. And that is important, right? But more important than reading, I think that's really far-fetched to say. Like like again, I understand that people look at money and they're like, well, they need to know how to make sure they balance the check so they don't go broke. But girl, if you can write a letter to a friend, you know what I'm saying? If you can make a book, you know what I'm saying? You have somebody around you too, just like you would probably have somebody around you for the reading piece to help you understand, right? And if you read, you can still read books, right?
Reading helps you understand and comprehend. That's what reading is about.
I think that nigga just very much so into the money thing. And that, again, what we said, y'all, you don't gotta be smart to have money. You don't. You really don't. That's not a requirement.
That's
people that got money
every day. We're in a situation where people are overnight rich because of a viral
automatically
moment.
Smart.
Yeah, these are the dumbest motherfuckers alive, but they get to the money. So I really want people to stop equating money with smart
intelligence. Yeah.
It's just they are not in the same room all the time.
It's not.
They're rarely in the same room, to be quite honest with you. Only reason why they would be in the same room is they're like an aristocratic child grew up with the best of everything. Like that's the only way wealth and intelligence are in the same fucking room. So, well,
do we have a final sip?
Do we have any other things to talk about?
I did not.
Okay.
That was it.
Okay, well, my final sip is gonna be messy because I just kind of want to bring it up.
Go ahead, girl.
So, DDG.
Uh-oh.
India Love.
Uh-oh.
Trayvon Diggs.
What?
Stephon Diggs' brother. So, DDG, for all intents and purposes, most of us know him as Halle Bailey's baby daddy and deranged internet streamer. So there was a period of time where I suppose he was trying to make Halle feel some type of way, and him and India Love were traipsing around on streams and lives, right? Will you be my ball and all that stupid shit or whatever. And I didn't know that he spent that much money on her. He gave her a $20,000 diamond necklace and a $50,000 bag. And that's all I know.
Good for her. I am so happy.
Hey, none of what I'm about to say is an indictment on India Love.
Yeah.
Because y'all remember what I said about Holland. Okay? Not an indictment on India Love. I just think it's grand and funny that DDG is going through this. It couldn't have happened to a better guy. I just want the young folks who watch these streamers to understand this shit is fake. This shit is a joke. These motherfuckers are lame. Quite frankly, they're fucking lame. Okay? You can clearly tell that's why they're holed up in that room talking to you, because they have no social skills. Lame. Chat. Hey, yo, chat. Lame, right? So there's that. But yeah, I just want my last step to be really petty. Like, I'm so happy that that's happening to you, because you little deranged little bastard.
What's happening to him?
I don't really give a fuck.
Oh, okay.
What's happening to no? There's nothing
I thought
happening
there was
to him.
something.
No, but
Okay,
this is the moment. No,
Okay,
no,
the whole
not,
entire
no,
situation.
just the situation is just
I see.
delicious.
Right, because he's setting himself up.
Yeah, he's been setting himself
Yeah,
up. And
he did.
you know, so
And
but
still.
here's the other part. So she is either with or on and off again with Trayvon Diggs. Now, for those who watch football, y'all saw them whoop our ass on Thanksgiving. The Cowboys whooped our ass on Thanksgiving. There was a video that came out. Now, this is why I guess her and DDG are still talking at this point. I have no idea, but she's still connected to him internet-wise, right? So she gets a phone call from somebody. Instagram. So she gets a phone call from somebody. And she starts blushing and smelling all hard and doing all that. And her dad said, "Yeah, boy, y'all put that, y'all whooped them, boy, y'all put it on." So whatever. People are like, what the fuck? Oh, this nigga. Oh, okay. So they start putting two and two together. Mm-hmm. And then, like, you know, out with him, like pictures and stuff. And Didi just looking fucking stupid. And I just love it. I love it. I just love it. I want y'all to understand these niggas is lame. Don't watch it for entertainment. Don't watch it for consumption. Two different things. Entertainment, not consumption.
That dude once he fumbled Haley. I knew all that I needed to know about that man. My last tip is for you folks out there that are doing everything possible to make this shit shake. I don't give a fuck what it is. If it's a job, if it's a relationship, if it's a sale, if it's a whatever, it don't matter. You're doing everything possible. If you can go to bed at night knowing that you did everything possible, even if you fucked up and you still did it, still tried, and it still doesn't work out, I want you to be encouraged because God got something for you personally. Okay? Yes, it didn't work out, but all is not lost. We don't need to harp on what didn't work out, who misunderstood, all of the negative bullshit that comes with your ego being bruised. It's not about the ego all the time, you know, because the ego don't always see what is to come, you know. And a lot of times our ego mess us up. A lot of time because we didn't get our way, we do the most out of pain, you know. Mm-hmm. But that's when you really have to lock in and say, this is happening for a reason. This is not, especially again, if you really can look in the mirror and say that you've done everything that you can, you have to know. You have to know that it's for a reason. Mm-hmm. And God got you and got something better for you. And I just only get emotional about it because I know there are people out there who want something so badly and it feels like it's impossible. It's impossible, but you don't get fooled by the illusion. Understand, again, remember, I did my best. All is not lost. I know what is for me and it's going to happen, period. Matter of fact, it's going to be better than what you ever thought. It's every time it happens, every single time. Mm-hmm. And so I say that with joy and encouragement to all of you. Don't forget, stay on the path. You keep your head up, stay down till you come up.
Yeah. Period. Mm-hmm. What was the last step?
Child.
Oh God.
When I tell you, it's the red wine. It's the Cabernet Sauvignon.
This is chocolate.
I mean, my God. And the chocolate is definitely. And we have the end of Mercury retrograde too, y'all. Please.
We made it.
Woo.
Nigga, we made it.
This is we about at the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be dropping my book here soon. You know, onward and upward, god dang. So I'm super excited about that. Is there anything other church announcements that we have?
Can't think of one.
I don't think so. I hope everyone had a happy Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Hope y'all ate real good, smoked real good,
Okay.
slept real good.
Okay, drank real good. Okay. Hope you ain't hunch real good. You gonna have to present next year.
Oh my. That is the thing in the Black community. Somebody gonna have a fish dream.
Yo. I'm gonna tell them just to swim upstream. We're not doing that. I don't know. Oh, show might be early next week. Don't know yet.
Okay.
Holiday party.
Oh
Yeah.
holiday party. Is that the
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, no, we got to go to that.
We'll see what we come up with for y'all then.
Yeah, man. Well, until next time, you guys, make sure you guys click the links, follow us at the Wines and Chocolate Show. Email us if you have any wine pairing suggestions, food suggestions, stuff that y'all want to try, you're too scared to try.
Okay, we'll do it for you.
Don't try it though. Be real about yourself.
Okay, yeah, they'll be like, can y'all buy this 50?
Ear tongues and
like, nah, don't
pig feet.
Don't, yeah, bitch, we're not doing that.
No.
This is a classy joint.
Yes.
Okay, you already know. Don't do that.
Quarter zips. No, I'm just playing. But anyway.
Okay.
But anyways, my name is Jasmine J, aka the Wine Goddess.
I'm Kiki, the Countess of Cabernet.
And together we are
Wines and
Chocolates. We'll see y'all next Sunday.
Possibly.
Bye. Oh yeah, because we might do the thing.
My Angela Bassett did the thing. Thank you, one viewer.
Okay.
I appreciate you. You stood on this whole time.
I'm telling you, real talk.